Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Built with Brains. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Allie. I wanted to kick off my YouTube channel by talking about the importance of weightlifting for women. So a comment that I get from my family and friends a lot is, aren't you afraid of looking like a man or getting bulky from weightlifting? The answer is no, I'm not afraid of that at all. The only way a woman can get manly or look bulky from weightlifting is if they're taking some kind of outside drug or steroid. And the reason for this is because of testosterone. As we know, males have a ton of testosterone and females don't really have that much of it. This is why we see males putting on muscle a lot more rapidly than females do. What happens in our muscle growth process is that there's a substance called myostatin, which actually inhibits muscle growth. So it's going to kind of regulate our bodies so that we don't have an overgrowth of muscle to where our bodies can't handle it, kind of like the Hulk. And testosterone comes in and inhibits myostatin. Males have about 250 to 1,000 nanograms, give or take, per deciliter of testosterone, and females only have 15 to 70 nanograms per deciliter. That's a huge difference in testosterone, and it makes a very, very, very big difference when it comes to muscle growth. Another reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to talk about the importance of weightlifting for women as far as it's concerned with overall health later on in life. What happens is when women go through menopause, we decrease our estrogen significantly, and this is going to play a huge role in our bone density. When we're younger, in our adolescent ages, mid-20s, we are constantly increasing our bone density to eventually hit our peak bone density at around age 30. So what happens is that when we hit that peak between 30 and around 45 to 55, our bone density stays about the same, and then once we hit that menopausal age, our estrogen levels are going to decrease, which is going to throw the whole bone resorption and bone formation process out of whack, and our bone density is going to start decreasing significantly. This is really bad because of osteoporosis, which pretty much means fragile bones. If you have osteoporosis later on in life, your risk for fractures increases significantly just from common falls. So what happens is if we weightlift at a younger age, we actually increase our peak bone density. So if we can increase our peak bone density when we hit 30, that means that we reduce our risk for osteoporosis later on in life significantly. I see a lot, I work in an orthopedics office currently, and we see a lot of patients that come in with fractures from just common falls, common everyday falls, walking up the steps or tripping on a curb, that leads to major fractures, and these fractures can really inhibit the quality of life and their function. So they're not able to do their acts of daily living or enjoy a solid, sound life because of these fractures. So it's really, really, really important that we weightlift early on in life so that our bone density is solid and we don't have to worry about that risk for osteoporosis or fractures later on in life. So get out there, weightlift, don't be afraid of the weights, don't be afraid of the squat rack or the bench press. You don't have to go out there and squat 300 pounds or bench press your body weight or anything crazy like that, but make sure that you're incorporating resistance training into your daily life, into your regimen, even if it's 3-4 days a week, 2 or 3 days a week even, will help increase your bone density and decrease your risk for osteoporosis, and I promise you won't look like a man. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button below, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time.